Hello and welcome to round 6 at St Cots A2, season 6 of the Driversroom Endurance Championship, Group 4 tonight. Super softs, medium tyres are generally the pit. Season at the moment, CS Smith is winning on 86 points, second by Countback, it's puts it up to 86 as well. It's an interesting tussle between them. The Group 4 annual championship has been won by Puts It Up for some while. Gadget second at the moment, and Lead Jogger third. There could be some change in that one. When I watch other Driversroom series races, look at the YouTube channels of the guys mentioned there. So let's get to the start grid. On the front row is CS Smith and Plutz, super soft and soft tyres respectively. Row 2 is Muller on super softs and Gadget and super softs, and then McLaren and Lexus. Row 3 is the 5th is Jules, Camaro sits, DJ Rice on super softs, Lead Jogger on mediums in the Lexus. We'll see how he runs on that. Senna on softs and V8 and super softs. Lucas and Ben, super soft and soft respectively, and the way row 7 is Daz on soft tyres in the Lambo. 60 minutes as always. St Cots should be an interesting race. Long laps this one. See if Tuts can get a start out of the Toyota. See how many places he loses as he goes off the line. It's not geared for a good start, and off they go, and everybody seems to weigh cleanly, and Smith seems to take the lead, and Fox has been swallowed by the pack already. Muller and Gadget have got past, and by the looks of it probably Kim and Jules. Now Jules has gone wide and DJ Rice has gone through, and he's got past Plutz. It looks like it's Smith, Muller, and Smith, Gadget and Muller are the top three, with Kim coming up in 4th, Rice in 5th, and Plutz lost down in 6th for the start as Muller and Kim go side by side for the sweeping one. Left hand corner which breaks down to second gear, and Plutz has gone too deep on his brakes. You can see that happening. He's gone wide. cost them some even more positions. It's not been a great opening lap. It's more to fight to get behind him. And Rice now goes past Kim. He's going forward there with Knee Jogger. He kind of looks from the inside, and you see in front as puts us now down into 7th place. He's not doing well for his championship points. This is, we say the guys are even on points, but Smith has won 2 races, so we'll win the tiebreaker. And here is Smith, followed by Gadget in 2nd, Muller in 3rd, Julian Rice in 4th, Camaro in 6th, Locus, 5th, Locus 6th, Putz 6th, 7th, New Jogger 8th. He's starting to lose a gap here on the medium tyres. Jules is in 9th. Lucas has gone a little bit deep, but I think he's going to leave room for Plutz to get through there. Plutz is looking. GT86 on the surface with not being the quickest car in a straight line, and that GTR being a quick car in a straight line is probably going to struggle to get past and have to rely on a mistake. It's Daz in the Lamborghini looks challenged. Jules on the outside and into a 3rd gear left-hander and gets past. Superior acceleration of the Lamborghini there, great pass by Daz. And there's Ben, who seems to have a nightmare. It doesn't look like he's got damage. He must have spun off somewhere at Smith, and he's starting to pull a little bit of a gap out on Gadget. He seems to have a bit of a gap on Muller, who's now pulling a gap to TJ Rice, who's under threat from Kim, Locus, and puts together in this group. To finish lap 1. We go on board now with Jules as he's looking at the back of New Jogger, who's I think going to keep ahead due to the superior speed of the Lexus, but he's on medium tyres, and Jules looks cheekily up the inside and gets past him by the looks of it. You see in the background, New Jogger might be threatening to take the pace back using the straight line speed of the Lexus. So look at the battle between Plutz and Locus. Yes, and indeed New Jogger has got past. And now it's going to be peculiar. I think Jules is going to be under threat by 2 Lamborghinis behind him. And Daz was in front of him at one point, so he seems to be having some issues here, Daz. His V8 moves past, and so does Senna in the GT86. As CS Smith comes off the bridge into the right-hander, followed by Gadget there, and Sigma race car, Muller, TJ Rice, and looks like Locus is looking at the inside. This guy going to put him on the outside for the next corner of Camaro. Plutz could take advantage of this as Locus is out of threat. It's often the problem that trying to overtake someone when you've got somebody threatening you. Oh, this was looking in there. The New Jogger's come off. It's going to cost him, I suspect he'll get damage from that one. This will be the last outing for the Toyota GT86, which has been taken off the available car list for next year. For this Ferrari, Plutz now looks This is a shame. He needs a bit of a mistake. His Lucas goes wide at any point. He's brave on the brakes and puts it up the inside. He's getting all squarely under braking, but it looks like he may have got the move done. Plus before the long straight needs to get into the slipstream of the basin in front of him as we get down for him, and Nijog has dropped down a lot, and so has Daz as well, and Ben has moved up now and he's now back on the pack. Smith goes through on a 319, followed by Gadget, followed by Muller, Rice, Kim. It looks like he's getting a gap over Lucas now. It's Jules, Yates and Senna. And we have Nijogger, Ben and Daz. It looks pretty steady, the gap seems pretty steady at the moment between the top three. Puts us going up the inside. Is he going to make that stick? Kim's got the inside for the next corner. He just has to keep it on. His puts for the switchback, but it's not there. Might have an easy time overtaking the Citroen, which is not that strong in a straight line in the GT4 category. Oh, bit of a tap there from Plutz. Smith comes down and looks like he's on the long back straight. It's not a straight, but he's flat out. No need to lift. So he comes as very fast, sweeping right-hander. I think he's pulled out a little bit more of a gap as we go on board with Plutz as he comes into that sweeping right-hander. He's got a little bit more speed. Is he going to get Kim under braking? Going to be tight now. Kim defends it well. Can we repeat to how we took Lucas on the lap before? He's going to get a better drive out of this corner. You can see alright, Kim has gone far too deep, but he's on the outside. Kim defends the inside. But he's left plenty of room for Plutz. Is he going to go right around the outside? No. Kim keeps defending, but he's managed to brake slightly later there. They're now side by side as come into the final corner complexes. Into this two left-handers and then followed by the final turn, right-hand final turn, and it looks like Plutz has got past. Can he get in the slipstream of the Jaguar in front of him to protect himself from the Citroen? Looks like he will. So they finished lap 4, long laps here, 3 minutes. We're probably going to start to see pit stops at the end of this lap. The first set as people come in for a four-stop strategy. gap is very stable between Muller and Gadget. Muller puts a personal best, no, Gadget, sorry, he's put a personal best sector in, but he's not pulling out much any gap onto Muller. And the gap seems to have stabilised with Smith. Come down the back straight. As we look now, his Plutz, he's got past Rice, we missed that. Rice might have made a mistake, probably would have got past on the bridge, I suspect. So who's going to pitch at the end of this lap? Gadget's tyre has been really good, so I think he might go for the 5th lap. Muller's tyres aren't too bad either. He's keeping Gadget in check. I think he doesn't want to push and fight too much. He'd rather Gadget push on and keep Smith a little bit in check and try and keep Plutz from gaining too much on him. It's not always advantageous to fight too early in these races. Jules is threatening Marcus all over here, the better the handling of the car, but he's just not going to have the speed as he looks to get the switch back there, coming into the final set of corners. Hasn't got the move done. And Smith, the race leader, is coming, so is second and third place. Muller and Gadget, and it looks like Plutz is going to stay out. In also is DJ Rice there. It looks like Gadget and Muller have gone onto soft tyres. As we go on board with Gadget as he comes out the pits, Plutz is, oh no, so is Smith, and Plutz has took the lead. Smith will want to get past him as quick as possible. He's got Gadget who seems to have gained in the pit stop. This is good news for Muller and Gadget. It's also Plutz who will want to hold up Smith as well, as much as, well, all three of them, to negate any possible undercut from pitting slightly later, and he breaks into the chicane heading onto the bridge. Smith is really close now, a little bit of a tap but not too much, just there he gets in the slipstream as we now go on board with Muller and the McLaren chasing down Gadget. So they're all close together now, and Smith's probably lost a 2-second lead in all of this at the moment. If you look out the back of Plutz's car, Smith's getting real close. Ferrari's a lot quicker in a straight line. I expect him to get past as to come out this final corner onto the long back straight. He's in the slipstream now, and he pulls out, and that Ferrari is going to get past, and it looks possibly like Gadget will as well, as Muller seems to have a worse exit, and Plutz is in a 2-car sandwich here on older tyres. Gadget slides around the corner. It's not good news for Muller. He needs to keep touch. He needs to get rid of Plutz as quick as possible as well. Gadget's gone a little bit deep as well. Plutz to get back onto his tailpipe. Good news as well for Muller, because he's now back in the fight. Plus as to come through the final. Into the final corner in. So close together. Smith's now starting to gap things as Muller pulls out and takes a look. Oh, bit of a contact there. With door to door, and Plutz goes in the pits. No, he doesn't. He stays out. It's like Kamara's gone in behind him. Here's Rice now moved back into 5th. Kamara's come out the pits and sits behind him. Looks like Senna and Jules are both in the pits as well. As you look at the cars, and there's a massive battle for the 7th brew in here. 5 cars, probably within a second and a half of each other. I think Jules might be a cork in a bottle here. Jules brakes hard. I think he's lucky because the car behind him is both a GT86s and any other car is seriously coming under threat coming down this back straight in a couple of corners time. Can the Lambo and the GTR take advantage? There's knee jogger. As he moves slightly further onto the race and lap 6, and looks like Senna's going up the inside now. Jules. No, didn't make it stick. Jules going a bit side on the back end to too much speed into the corner. It's going to affect his drive out of that corner now. Senna gets up beside him. Can he go around the outside? It's going to be a struggle. Jules missing his braking. A little bit late. And Senna's gone through. Is he going to hold the position? It's like V8 has got past Raucus. So lap 7 and Muller is on the back of Gadget's Lexus. Looks like he's trying to put an attack in now. He's decided to attack Gadget. I feel this is best opportunity as he's turning left out the chicane onto the bridge. Plutz has come out of the pits in 5th and it now looks like he's trying to get 4th back. Back behind the Jag. GJ Bison make a mistake, he should keep him behind him for a while. They're coming down the back straight, he should be safe here. Takes that tyre line with the better hands in 86 at the end of the fin and he's managed to get past. I think he's on fresher tyres as well. Let's look at our lap leader finishing lap 7 after putting a fastest lap, a purple lap in, and behind him Gadget, who's under effect still from Muller. Who seems to be laying back a little bit more after attacking that slab. Moving forward a little bit to further into lap 8, and it's still the same. And Smith is gone in the pits. So is Muller. It's like Muller's, is he going to come out? No, he's come out just behind Plus. It's not what he wanted. Gadget has gone through for another lap, and Muller was looked like he's heading trying to get the undercut on Gadget. Being behind Plus is not what an ideal situation, and through Plus might have the pace. Anyway, we're on board now with Muller. He's holding back here. He's probably looking for a place to attack, and I think he's going to get later on and stay in the slipstream. He's going to struggle to attack the GT86 going through the twisty part of the course where it's got the advantages. Smith looks like to be gaining on Gadget here. Gadget needs to put a fast lap in to keep his position. They'll come down the back straight. This is where Muller will look to catch up with the GT86. It's Kimi there in 5th, DJ Rice in 6th now. Gadget's still in 1st place, but I expect him to be pitting maybe this lap. So now look at 3rd and 4th coming through the last, head into the last corner complexes. Plus slides the car. Gadget coming through the 2nd to last corner, heading down to the last corner. He's maintained the lead. I think he's going to pit. As he maintained enough lead over 3rd and 4th behind him. So on board now with Muller. It looks like he's going to attack Lutz in the same place as last time. He looks down the outside this time. He went down the inside. Looks like he's going to try and get round the outside. No, he doesn't. And Gadget is in the pits. Muller's real close now as he looks on the inside into the first corner. Gets Potts to go and cover that, brakes a little bit earlier to go for the get a better drive out the corners. Gadget's come out behind him. Muller definitely want to pass Potts as quick as possible here. He's going to get the run as Potts defends and sends him now over. It's Muller's corner on the inside. Muller's got past as we look at that. Now for Muller's car, and Potts is immediately under threat from the charging Lexus of Gadget. We'll now have Putz can hold Gadget behind while he tries to pull a gap. He's going to struggle in this pass section, but he's on fresher tyres. Gadget looks down the outside of Putz coming into the end of the bridge. It's a tough place to overtake. It's not where I'd look to go. You know, squarely there and thinking better off it. It's a heavy braking zone, but it's not from 2 speed, so Muller looks to go deep, and McLaren seems to be a lot quicker through this particular section than any other cars. He pulls out a little bit of a gap that will keep him safe down the swing, and Putz has got other problems at the moment as McLaren starts to pull away from the GT86. Putz has got that Lexus behind him as Gadget looks on the outside going into the sweeping right hander. Is he going to make it stick? Looks like he has. Putz is behind him, sheer horsepower, he's got it, and Gadget makes sure he gets the apex and Putz no chance to respond. Smith is cementing his lead. He's pretty safe now. He's probably got a 2.5 second gap to these guys behind him. So we're going through the halfway point of the race. As we go down through the field, Ben there in 8th after a disaster start. It's good recovery drive from Ben. Jules there in 9th, he's dropped a little bit now. Well, there could be some pit stops to work themselves out as knee joggers try to make a recovery after starting on mediums, which probably was the wrong tyre choice. Daz, who was doing well at one time, now seems to be way off the back. Muller in second, Gadget third, and Putz in fourth. They really need to gap Putz a little bit. Putz is doing well to stay with him. This is good for his strategy and his recovery, and make sure he's in the fight at the end. To come over the bridge, Ian Rice is just like all on his own in 5th place. Kim there in 6th, Sano in 7th, Ben in 8th, Jules in 9th, 10th is Knee Jogger, and looks like Locus is pitted. Gadget is now in Muller's slipstream coming up the back straight, but I don't think he's close enough. Muller's put in a personal best first half of the lap. We'll be looking at concentrating on the exits from the corners at the moment. If he gets his exit right, he should be safe. Smith's still there in the distance. The gap is stabilised once again. Coming back to complete lap 11. We may see some pit stops on lap 11. We'll have to wait and see. Rice seems to have lost some ground to Kim at the moment. He wasn't that close not a while ago. Jaguar is fast in a straight line, but it has to suffer from front tyre wear. But if he can get his axis right, he should be able to keep the slower Citroen behind him. Oh, that's not what he needed. He heads into the pits. Kim's going to go through. Lap 12 now, and it's still the same at the front. And for Muller and Gadget start now to pull a gap on Plutz as his tyres are wearing. Gadget's on one lap with newer tyres than Muller, because Muller went for the undercut on the last pit stops. His tyres seem in decent condition. Rice is still in 6th, but he's now got Senna behind him. Joker's still there in 10th. Daz, Locus, sorry, V8 Locus and Daz bring up the rear. Guess it looks like he's moving back a little bit now, or maybe to save his front tyres in the rear tyre wear. His Muller goes a little bit out onto the grass, but it's not too much of a problem. Oh, Muller's gone wide. He's got understeer in the back end slid. It's spun him. He's trying to get out of the way of Finish. That's not good work for Muller. It's cost him a podium. Oh, G.J. Rice. There it is. Muller won't be happy. Looks like Smith has gone into the pits. Gadget gonna go through, or is Smith gonna go in front of him? His Plutz pulls into the pits now as well. Yep, Gadget goes up into the lead. Smith comes out. Looks like he's fueled to the end. Muller goes in as well after he's off. And Kim's moved up into 4th. G.J. Rice in 6th. It's like Jules, ooh, there's Senna, he's probably might have got damage there, he's trying to too much speed into the corner. So, at 13, Gadget leading. Heading to the pits. It looks like Smith has gone on medium tyres for the last stint. I don't think we're going to see him stop again. Who plots that second place? No, Gadget's come out. Built up enough lead there. His mother is catching up to Kim and kicking himself inside the cockpit. Centre pits in 7th place. DJ Rice there in 6th. Looks like Jules is gonna take 7th. Jules in 7th. Senna is in 8th now. Ben still there in 9th. Ninjago in 10th. V8 in 11th still. Lucas in 12th. Running good early, nice. And that's been in the rear. Look at Smith now. Ken Plutz in Gadget. At the time as Muller's picked up a bit of a penalty, but he's got past Kim already and it's starting to pull a gap. He's come for super soft tyres and that's fuel. I think he's going to pit twice and see if he can pull something back into 2nd and 3rd. At the moment it's about 24 seconds behind him. Oh, Gadget's got to concentrate on his exits. Get his exits, better accelerating car, get his exits right, he should be able to keep the GT86 of Plutz behind him. Plutz has gone purple, so he's pushing. This track is all about your exit speeds from the corner. His Muller still in 4th place now, Kim in 5th. Oh, Senna is back up to 6th. He must be, Rice was there, he must have had an issue. Oh, Jules has probably had an issue as well. He's all the way down in 9th now, unless it's a pit stop. And Ninja is getting all squirrely coming out of the exit of the bridge. And V8, Lucas and Daz complete the field. Still on the 321s on medium tyres. He's got time to play with, especially if these two start fighting behind him. Just not make a mistake is what Gadget's got to do now. A 320.1. So he's lapping a second quicker than Smith. They could get it reasonably close, but there's only 2 laps left. I think Smith is quite comfortable. Here's Muller, who's pitted again. Senna, Rice, and looks like Rice might come under the threat from Ben here in the closing stages. Knee joggers had a race to forget, we all have them. Looks like Gadget's trying to pull a gap over Putz here in the final stages. Maybe 1 or maybe 2 laps to go, depends when they cross the line. Presently coming down the back straight, I don't think I'm too far away to get over the finish line. 57 minutes would probably be the cut-off to get 2 laps to go. So Muller and Kim 4th and 5th respectively. Senna is 6th. Rice 7th. Bennett 8th. Jules, knee jogger, V8. Locus and Daz make up the rest of the field, and then of course back to the race leader Smith. He'll be quite happy that Putz is in third. It increases, given a bigger points gap. This is a lot closer now. Putz coming through the tight medium speed corners where the GTA 86 excels, but Gadget has track position, and we've only got 1 lap left. They don't seem to make inroads on Smith on that lap. Yeah, 321.1 on old soft tyres, and Smith is running the 321s on mediums. As we look from the rear camera angle, Gadget in the VIP in the corner. As Putz looks to take a look, we just can't get the overspeed. I think that's Putz's probably last chance unless Gadget makes a mistake. As we come onto the bridge, they seem to have caught a little bit on Smith in that first sector. As we come out of the bridge for the last time. Putz is looking, he's trying to get a different line, but it just ain't working. So I found Muller's back around 15 seconds now. He's gained a lot on. He's in the 3:18s lap time wise. Kimaro in 5th, Senna in 6th, sorry 7th. So go downfield, Jules there, knee jogger still 9th, 10th, 3/8, 11th. Fuel light is flickering. Catch, be glad they didn't have that extra lap. Clean and tidy is all he needs to do from now here. Putz takes a deeper line into that corner. He's trying to get a run, but the car is going to lack horsepower. Well, Gadget's got about 4 corners left now. This is where Muller came off. So easy to understeer if you get on the marbles slightly wide and go into that gravel tap on the right there. It's a final lap compared 2 times, 2 more corners for Gadget to go. Smith is going to be our race leader. Who's going to be second? As we come into the final turn, it puts us too far back to make a go as we watch Smith come down over the line. Take a well-deserved first place. See Daz has pulled over, waiting for the time to stop. Gadget takes second. Third to Plutz. Good recovery drive from him. Muller, one mistake, it's cost him. Got 4th place in this Group 4, which he's stuck with all year. So we're 5th here for Kim. He's got Senna right behind him. Potential, but it's last corner, so he should go through. And he does. 5th and 6th for Kim and Senna respectively. Rice is going to take 7th. So Ben is going to take 8th. 9th is Jules, being cut by knee jogger. Not a good race for him, only for probably one to forget. In 10th, V8 in 11th, Lucas in 12th. Daz has finished now in 13th. He's a lap down. And there's our confirmed positions of the top 3. CS Smith. Oh, it should be mistake there. It should be Gadget. Then Plutz.